my guy, I am definitely sorry for what you are going through right now. And I am so happy that you're advocating for awareness because this is a powerful message. My guy right here, delivery driver Jay, good guy, great conversation. He was on the show. He's a friend of the show. Unfortunately, he had experienced a tragic family incident involving a truck driver. His brother was unalive um, about a month ago or so, and it was done by a drunk driver. This is so important message right here that he's about to speak on for everybody, not just for people that drink, but for everybody that feels that they need to get behind the wheel of a car or get behind the wheel of a commercial vehicle. I just want you guys to just listen to this young man, and hopefully you guys can take something away from this.
This one is hard, y'all. Excuse me. I made a promise to myself that I would start advocating for my brother because he was unalive due to a drunk driver on August 18th, 2023. It's been different. It's been different. Everybody wants to know. It's extremely different waking up every day thinking it's a horrible dream. And you hear about stuff like this all the time, but you never think for 1 second it would come knocking at your front door. It's different. If a lot of you don't know, I'm not the only sibling. My mother and father had 6 kids together, but it was a total of 11 of us, but now it's 10. And every day we wake up, we have to live with the reality that my brother is no longer here. He was only 30 years old and I'm only 31. So that says a lot. He was only 30 years old and he was unalived on his motorcycle August 18th, 2023 in Gainesville, Florida, around the time of 8:30 p.m. TikTok, please do not take this down. This is no form of bullying or harassment. This is just to spread awareness of the effects of drunk driving. Mr. Timothy Anthony Muscarella, 54 years old of Gainesville, Florida, decided to drive drunk August 18th, 2023, not thinking of what would happen after he decided to make that decision because he wasn't thinking about what may possibly happen. He just thought about the moment. And in the process of him making that decision, he ultimately made a decision that unalived my brother. And it's tough. But let me share some facts with y'all really quick. According to the NHTSA, Texas, California, and Florida have the most accidents when it comes to drunk driving. The most unalivings when it comes to drunk driving. NHTSA also says drunk driving accidents are statistically most likely to occur during the months of June, July, and August. About 68% of those related fatalities happen at night and 28% happen during the daytime. My brother was unalived in Florida, one of the states with the highest numbers. He was unalived in August, one of the months that is most likely to occur. And it happened at 8:30 p.m. A high number, right? This video is hard for me to make. Extremely hard for me to bottle up my emotions. But we're not here to talk about me. Let me show y'all exactly what it's like, or let me give you a taste of what it feels like to lose your loved one unexpectedly due to the careless behavior of someone else.
I know you want it, but God want it more, sweetheart. God want it more right now. I know you want it, but God want it more. He's in God's hand. He's in God's hand. He's in God's hand. He's in the hands of the Lord. I know you want it, but God wants it more. You got to let it go, baby. As much as you don't want to, you got to.
as you can see, that's a little part of what my family dealt with after my brother was unalived. And it's hard to watch that video, and that's the first time I've watched that video since I've actually recorded it. I made that video to make a point. People do not take in consideration the damage they cause or the destruction they leave behind after they make that fatal decision to drive drunk. Okay? My brother deserved to be alive today, but he's no longer here. And every day I wake up thinking it's a bad dream. That's the only time I will see my brother, is in my dreams. I've done so much to push it to the back of my mind. I keep myself busy here. I keep myself busy there. I'm doing everything not to focus on what's really going on in this moment because I don't want to believe this. No more birthdays, no more holidays, no more aggravating phone calls or text messages. Mr. Timothy Anthony Muscarella, I don't even know where to begin with you. You're 54 years old. My brother was 30. At this present moment, you've lived 24 years longer than my brother. And you're still alive. But to add insult to injury, this was not only your first DUI, this was your second. You didn't learn your lesson the first time. Except this time came with some tragic consequences, and that was my brother being unalived because of a decision you made, because of the decision you made to drive drunk. It pains me to make this video. It's hard to make this video. I tried to avoid this for the longest, and every day I wake up, I pray it's a bad dream. My mind can't even begin to wrap around the situation because I don't want to believe this is true. I will say I'm so happy that we put him in the ground and he's at peace, because the condolences and the phone calls and everything, it was just too much. Because you can't sit here and tell me that my brother is gone because someone else's careless decision. And you don't think about the damage you cause when you do things like that. So I'm here begging and pleading people to please do not drink and drive. There's so many more ways you can go about that. Uber, Lyft, a taxi, a friend. The police will give you a ride home. Please do not drink and drive, because the pain you leave behind will scar people for a lifetime. Do not drink and drive. It's so weird. I was commenting on someone's video. She lost all 3 of her kids in an accident because of a drunk driver. And I commented, I was offering my condolences, not to know, or not even thinking that the following week it would be me and my family. Do not drink and drive. But with that being said, I want to show some of the funeral. It was a celebration. He was a motorcycle rider. He talked about it when we were kids. He had his motorcycle and he was unalived on that motorcycle at 8:30 p.m. in Gainesville, Florida, Alachua County. Do not drink and drive. To my brother, rest in peace. Until we meet again.